well, OBS crashed while I tried to disable the testing screen, but now it works. So, we're fine, as long as I reset my volumes as they should be. Okay, so that should be good. So let's start the scenario. And we are off to a start where our allies are moving someplace. So our allies are wizards. Oh, what's that for, crocodile alligator? Which audio is still low? Okay. Is that better? Anyway, we start with Rialdo the Necromancer, who is, for some reason, an orc. No, wait, a goblin, because orcs in this game are kind of pig-like. And this is our town. The Necromancer town. Castle Elamar, apparently. I'm not sure if that's fitting or not, but yeah. So, oh, shrine. So this means that the price of loyalty extras are working here, because the shrine is only available in the expansion pack, and it's basically a necromancy amplifier. Okay, so first things you should build in a castle are statues, because it's pretty much like the town halls in other games. Gives you a bit more gold every day. And I see an ore mine, that's definitely the first thing to get. And looking at this, it doesn't look like there's all that much to explore, but at the same time I think I'm in a different place. So it is worth exploring a bit more, so I should get another hero. Especially since I have two necromancers to choose from. I don't think there's any difference between them. 1022, Wisdom Necromancy. Yes, 24. Yeah, so there's absolutely no difference. I'll guess Sandro because he is quite iconic. And I don't think there's any difference between my two heroes either. Also, in fheroes2 there are some differences. Well, one of the things you can see outright if you have played the original is that the resolution is a lot higher. And I'm actually playing this in a window, so it can be even higher than that. And you can see the screens in what is the usual resolution. So the original was just this small window here. Another thing that I think was added in fheroes2 is the ability to switch between different heroes quickly. So that's useful, especially for comparison purposes. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be any difference between these guys too, so I might as well make Sandro my primary hero, because he's cool. And that is a very weirdly placed observation tower, because it really doesn't show all that much. Okay, so let's take the sawmills as fast as we can. And I don't want to take artifacts just yet, because just like in the first game, artifacts can have rogues in them that leap out of the bush and attack you. So we'll have to come back to that a bit later. Another thing that fheroes2 adds is that instead of just saying artifact when you right click on it, it actually says what kind of an artifact that is. So that's useful. And here's our puzzle map. It looks like birch forests. It could be somewhere here actually, but well, yeah, it can be somewhere in this general area, so that's good to have. Just like in the first game, the What was I trying to say? Well, let's just see what our allies do. Oh yeah, that's another thing in fheroes2. You can actually have normal allied games. This is the reason why I wanted to have an allied game. It works just the same as in Heroes Might and Magic 3, where you can see what allies are doing and so on. In the base game you can also have allied games, but allies appear as enemies. So there's no way to tell if they're your ally or your enemy, and so you can attack them, and also the ally AI will take over your mines, which is really stupid. So in all practical purposes, allied games in the original were impossible. At least. Without a lot of hurdles. And of course in fheroes2 that was fixed and everything works just nicely. Where do I want to go with all of these? Yeah, you can go take the crystal, because you're my secondary hero. And let's see what we can build here. The main thing with Necropolis, just like in the third game, is that you want vampires, and a lot of them. For that you need a Thieves Guild and a Pyramid. Pyramid builds mummies. Nice to have. Okay, so far our allies are actually having a bit of a difficult time because of these orcs that are guarding the ore mine. I don't think they can also go here, so they're a bit stuck in this place. That's unfortunate. But at least I'm not my ally and everything is fine on my side. Right, so Thieves Guild. On one hand, it's a bit annoying that it's a requirement to build the Thieves Guild. On the other hand, it's nice because you get to build the Thieves Guild, and normally that's not a building that you want to build in other castles. Because there are so many other buildings that are more useful. Oh yeah, and also in this game it's a bit strange in that instead of building up a castle, you build castle parts. So you build a left turret, right turret, moat, and also you can build a, well, kind of a regent for the place who can fight for you if you don't have any heroes in the town. It's kind of nice because you don't have to pay all the ore and wood at the same time, so it definitely saves ore and wood when you really need to save it. And unfortunately that never returned in any of the later games, and that's too bad. Okay, more goblins, more skeletons, and also centaurs. So we are pretty much locked in by skeletons, goblins, and zombies. Fine, I can deal with them. And my allies are not moving because they have not much to do. Alright, experience. So another nice thing in fheroes2 is that you have this icon, and you can go into the heroes screen, and you can get to see what skills you already have, and then decide which you want to choose based on that. This is Sandro. Stasis is not really that useful for primary heroes, but I think it's useful enough at the beginning of the game that I want to have it anyway. So let's take that. And lots of centaurs. Centaurs in this game shoot arrows, and that makes it a bit more difficult to deal with them. Okay. Yeah, let's have everyone go back to the town. And can I get vampires? Yes, I can. Good. And today is day 4, so next time I'll be able to build the well, which adds +2 to all troop generations. Which means you get 2 more vampires on the next week. Very useful. And it's very cheap. Another nice thing in fheroes2 is that in the well, it's not just an overview of what you have, but it actually acts as a castle in later games, so you can just click and buy everything. No, vampires are actually super good. And you can just get them quickly. I don't know why, but oh well. That just makes the Necro Town very powerful. And another thing, when it comes to the Necropolis, is that vampires in this game, well, the upgraded variety, they don't care if their prey is undead or not. So even if I attack skeletons, they will regenerate. So once again, that's kind of overpowered. Okay, so I have lots of skeletons, lots of skeletons, lots of centaurs, horde of goblins, lots of zombies, lots of skeletons, horde of goblins. Okay. I feel like I should make my way towards my ally more than anything else. So I think I want to deal with lots of skeletons. Mind you, I think skeletons are actually better than goblins, which is again kind of interesting because Necropolis is already pretty powerful. And of course necromancy gives you quite a few skeletons. Okay, another thing in fheroes2 is that you can divide your troops by right-clicking. In the base game you can also divide your troops, but you shift and click. And here it's a bit easier. And then you have a lot of options. You can select how many troops you want to move. By default it's half your stack that you selected. You can press max, you can press min to change that. Or you can use fast separation into slots. You say, I want to divide them into 3 slots, and it just divides them equally into 3 slots. Very useful. Okay, and now I want to merge the zombies. Zombies in this game are not all that useful, because of one single thing. They are super slow, so that also translates to your whole army being slow if you have zombies, but in the early game it's still okay to have them. However, the nice thing is that if you upgrade the graveyard, they become actually averagely fast, which is on par with skeletons and which is also okay for your army because it doesn't get slowed down, and you always have skeletons because you have necromancy. Right, day 6, let's build something else. Skull pile gives you more skeletons. What do I need for the shrine? Lots of gold. Well, I don't need it just yet, because it's only really useful when you have higher necromancy levels. So for now, let's build the skull pile. Another thing that is added in fheroes2 is that just like in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, you get a highlight of the buildings whenever you put your mouse over them. Which is okay. Makes you less confused as to what you're supposed to be hitting, because when you have a turret and a moat, you can accidentally click on those instead of the castle, which can get annoying at times. Alright, Seeing Eye Pendant makes your troops immune to blindness spells. Pretty cool. I'm not too sure how that affects undead in this game, actually. But it's good to have anyway. So let's go in a battle with skeletons. As far as I remember, you also get skeletons out of skeletons due to necromancy. So that also doesn't care about whether they're undead or not. Okay, well generally I want to wait a bit until everyone gets closer and not send my vampires into doom. In the meanwhile I can cast something. Shield in this game is not like Shield in Here's My Magic 3. Rather, it's Air Shield. But it makes sense because in Might and Magic, Shield was originally an Air Shield as well. Okay, Bloodlust is something I would like to have. My power's 4, that's actually pretty good. So let's do that. Makes sense to have Bloodlust on vampires. Okay, and fheroes2 is kind of weird with its speed. It's not really consistent. It depends on, I don't know, the alignment of the stars whenever you open the game. It's really weird. Right now it's a bit faster than I would like it to be. And yes, like if you go into the options, it's set in speed 0, which is the lowest possible speed. It's really weird. Another thing in fheroes2, well, a lot of those things that I mentioned that are new are actually configurable. You can disable them to have something akin to the base game, but it's better to have them enabled to have it closer to the later games. If you press skip, it doesn't skip, but actually attacks as defend. Very nice. Okay, now I want to start attacking them. Another nice thing in fheroes2, it shows you how much damage you will deal and also how many enemies will perish when you attack them. It's super nice. It's even better than in Here's My Magic 3. So let's do this. Another thing is that when enemies or you attack the enemy, you get a number going out of them that shows how many of them perished in the attack. It's actually a feature from Here's My Magic 4. So, pretty cool. No, my vampires! Stop that. Alright. Too bad I lost the vampire. But yes, I do get 4 skeletons. So not all is bad. And this game skeletons are really powerful compared to everything else. Ooh, Traveler's Boots of Mobility. I want that, but a pack of war trolls is not something I can deal with right now at all. And this is a gazebo which gives you more experience. Pretty nice to have. Yes, blah. Right. Don't have enough money to build anything, so I think I'll just send my secondary hero to pick up the resources. Right. Please don't take up space. Yeah, that's fine. This game is also kind of weird with its collision. Like, you can go through the mountains, it looks like. And in Here's My Magic 3 it was made a lot clearer. Alright, so Mysticism or Pathfinding. Mysticism, 2 spell points per day. Pathfinding, Pathfinding. Well, I would need some pathfinding in the snow. And as far as I can see, snow starts here and ends there, so it is a good idea to have that. Mysticism is also useful, but probably not so much. Yeah, I'll take pathfinding for now. This game also has both pathfinding and logistics, and once again logistics is a lot more useful than pathfinding. But still having both is good. Right, so the next thing I want to do is get the mansion upgraded, which is not that difficult because you start with enough resources to get to that as well. All I need really is a lot of gold. So let's just not buy anything for now. Day 7, next week we'll have Week of the Hornet. Lots of troops to buy. Yes, 5 vampires. Alright, well first of all take this mercury. And take these gems. Okay. Wait, what, is that enough to buy? No, just barely not enough. Oh yeah, another thing in fheroes2, if you click on the resources, you get to see your income. Very nice. Of course, you can also see it in the hero and town overview. Kingdom overview in general. Plus 100. Wonder what... Oh, right, that's from our estates. Yeah. All kinds of nice things. So let's continue going here. Wait, what? Really? I cannot go through here? Yeah, that's what I mean when I say that the collision in this game is really weird. It looks like you should be able to go there and you can't, and yet somewhere it looks like you cannot go there, but you can. Really strange. But okay, that means I want Sandro to take this treasure chest. So go back. Also, another thing is that the pathing in fheroes2 is not really that good, and oftentimes it just doesn't want to take diagonal paths and just stop in a forward path, which means that you waste some movement points. So that's too bad. Yeah, upgradable units are pretty cool. And also in this game you can have not even one upgrade, but several upgrades. Unfortunately not for all units. For example, skeletons cannot be upgraded at all. And I think bone dragons cannot be upgraded either. Okay, yeah, so we don't have enough money, so let's wait a bit, and now I can get an upgraded mansion. Perfect. Also, this game is a bit weird in that when upgrading you pay twice. Oh, nice, more estates. You need to pay twice as much as the difference between the upgraded and unupgraded units, which is really silly because sometimes it's actually cheaper to just buy a new upgraded unit than it is to upgrade the units that you already have. It's really strange. So that's why normally if you want to have an upgraded troop, you want to upgrade the dwelling as soon as you can. Right, now I want the mausoleum. But that means I need to have some more sulfur than I do have right now. And I need some crystal for the shrine. I think so. The bone dragons are the worst units in the game of that level. That's why I'm not really keen on really building the laboratory. Okay, so now I can either start building the marketplace and whatnot, or build some more upgrades here. Yeah, let's upgrade the mummies. Mummies, like in later games, have the ability to curse your opponents. Really? I need 556 and it gives me 500. Maybe I should just get gold in that case. Yeah, I probably should. More vampires. Easier to deal with everything. Right, so let's see what other things we have to deal with right now. Horde of skeletons, horde of skeletons. Lots of centaurs, lots of zombies, horde of zombies. I mean, goblins and horde of goblins. So I want to attack the goblins, I think. Either that or centaurs. Do I want to upgrade the graveyard? I don't really plan on buying zombies until I have lots of gold. So I don't really think that is useful. I could buy turrets and the moat. But maybe a bit later. Because I really need the money for more vampires. Okay, so let's get vampire lords. 5 vampire lords are already pretty good. And let's get skeletons. Yes. Now then, I can have Sandro go this way and deal with the goblins. And have my secondary hero trade with him. So as not to lose some movement points. Right, vampires to upgrade. And I'll take the mummies to upgrade as well. Right, so let's look at that. Mummies are 1,200, 1,250. Wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 250 and 300. So it costs 50 gold to go from one to another. And so... no, in this case it only costs the same. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it depends on the unit? I don't know. Well, anyway, I want to get some more skeletons, first of all. And if I can, more royal mummies. Oh, and I needed to upgrade my vampires. Well, that's not good. Whoops. Oh well. I'll have more skeletons. Yeah, I'll just keep the vampires. And resupply sometime later. Okay, group of goblins wish to join me, and I don't have enough space to say yes, but fheroes2 gives you the ability to open the inventory screen, which means I can merge my skeletons and then say yes. And now everything worked out very nicely. Okay. My allies are still not doing a whole lot. But at least they do have some number of troops. I'm not too sure if the AI in this game can actually build ships or not. Anyway, upgrade the vampires, definitely. Get some more mummies. Also, if Heroes2 adds an X on the town if you cannot buy anything in it. That also includes if you don't have enough gold to buy anything in it, not just if everything... Well, nothing cannot be built because you have already built something on that day. Temple boosts morale, which is really relevant because undead do not use morale. Ooh, Witch Doctor's Hut. It's one of the buildings that gives you some more stats. Week of the Halfling. Week of the Halfling. Does that mean that halflings spawned on the map? Because if so, that is amazing. But probably not. Of course, it's amazing for necromancers because skeletons, yes, more skeletons. Alright, I want to go trade with Sandra. I don't think I can go anywhere from here, so let's have Sandra also trade. Get more vampires. Obviously you don't want to... you don't want... what was I saying? Oh, right. I was saying that you don't want to split your vampires because, obviously, they will be less powerful in their regeneration abilities. Unless you have a lot of vampires. In that case, it can be a good idea to do that. Right, well, I don't have anything else to build until I get more sulfur and crystal. So that means I want to build a marketplace. Eventually I'll be able to trade wood and ore. And let's get back to town. It's probably faster to go through the obelisk, but whatever. Okay, I think we should start building up the turrets. Turrets are more useful than the moat. In general. Okay, more vampires. Perfect. And that's about all I can buy. But that's still plenty enough. Yeah, get more gold for now. Oh! Here's a magic garden. It's the thing with the leprechaun that gives you gems or gold every week. The nice thing about fheroes2 is that here's another feature from Heroes of Might and Magic 4. you gain control of a magic garden. And now every week I will get the benefits of the magic garden without having to send a hero there to get the resources. Very useful. Okay, let's continue building the turrets. Huh. Advanced pathfinding or advanced wisdom? I won't really need advanced wisdom for a while still, so I'll take pathfinding. Oh, more experience, nice. Maybe I can take a shortcut. Yes, I can. Nice. This is an Ankh. I'm not too sure what that does, actually. And it also might be one of the Price of Loyalty additions. Anyway, a moat. In this game, unlike in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Complete and Armageddon's Blade, moats don't actually hurt anyone. Just stop them. Aha, basic ballistics, nice. Okay. And yes, let's build the captain's quarters as well. It's interesting that the captain is kind of like a hero, but like its power somehow depends on the buildings that you have. If you build this early, it will have spell power of 1 and knowledge of 1, I think. And later on, when you build things up, their power increases, which is interesting. I can build a shipyard, it's not next to the water. But yes, it's actually a bit of a problem of how to get a ship, because you need to have a castle next to the water. Not sure if there are shipyards that are not connected to castles in this game. At least there weren't any in the first game, and so far I haven't seen any in this game either. Ooh, crystals. Please do. Also, I have 10 silver now. Also, please do. Mausoleum, yes. We have liches. Liches in this game are a bit worse than in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, because instead of shooting toxic clouds that only hurt the living, they also hurt the dead, which means you have like 1 shot per battle when you can actually hit enemies and not hit yourself, and that's about it. So yeah. Also, Freeman Foundry, it's free upgrades for pikemen, swordsmen, iron golems, and steel golems. Basically converts iron to steel. But we don't have any of that, of course. Okay, lots of pikemen. Can we deal with that? I think we can. So let's deal with that. Normally the central ones will have more troops, but in this case they're equal. Also, in this game you also have only 5 slots per hero, and in total there are 6 levels of troops, which means that you will have to leave 1 behind. And pretty much in every town there is 1 obvious option, and usually that's the slowest one, to leave behind. And yes, in this case it's also the case, you leave zombies behind for the most part. You missed me attacking pikemen for crystal. Okay, well, I might as well wait. Royal mummies are fast, they move 5. In the original game it just says fast, in fheroes2 it also has a numeric value. Enemies move 4, so I want to just go here. Right, now let's attack them. Just like in later games, vampires have no retaliation. And also, yeah, that means with vampires you want to attack whoever has the most troops. And also the same goes for royal mummies, because they have a chance of casting curse, which of course is most useful for high stacks. And for skeletons, of course, you don't want to do that. Ow, my skeletons. Stop attacking them. Zombies you can attack. I don't mind. Ow. And here we go. 25 lost, 4 gained. Too bad. But still fine. Week of the Aardvark. And here we have the payoff from the Magic Garden. Very useful. Right, so let's have that hero resupply once again. Crystal Mine. Watchtower is actually a dwelling. I think orcs. Lots of mutant zombies. Mutant zombies are the upgraded version of zombies. Unlike in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, where it's The Walking Dead and zombies. Lots of Earth Elementals. Yeah, that's a bit too tough for me right now. So, I think, yeah. Currently, I have everything that I have explored. So, where to go next from here? Come on, you can attack the orcs. Well, I want to go forward to the north. So I want to attack the rogues, I think. Yeah, so let's do that. That will make resupplying a bit easier too. Pikemen aren't that tough, but they just have a whole lot of defense. They're kind of the opposite of wolves in that they have a lot of defense and very little attack. Wolves have a lot of attack and very little defense. What do I need for this? Everything. So sulfur for the most part. And for the shrine I need some more crystal. Okay. I don't have any place to get sulfur from just yet, so not too worried. Oh right, I also need the Major Skill level 2 for the upgraded Mausoleum. Okay, that's fine. I just need more sulfur, obviously. And Storm is something that just adds something to the spellcasters. Not really useful to build unless you have way too many resources lying around. Okay, so I want vampires and liches. Well, I can't have liches. So skeletons. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, move to here. Oh, really? Right, so I really just need more resources. Could upgrade the graveyard, but might as well just get some more liches instead. Oh, rogues want to join me too. Sure, why not? And this is a shrine. Shrine of the First Circle. That means level 1 spells. View resources, I already know that. Right, give me more liches. And more skeletons if you can. Yes. Now to resupply. Well, looks like there's nothing here. I want this, because this gives me +1 to knowledge or power. Wow, I have 6 power. That's pretty cool. So let's try and attack the horde of rangers. That will end poorly, but still. Huh. Okay. Who do I want to get rid of? Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of my zombies. They're not that useful anyway. Oh, that was pretty lucky. The game uses some classical music for some of the sound effects, which is pretty interesting. And yes, another level. More power, wow. Basic scouting or advanced wisdom? Yeah, I don't want scouting for my main hero. Still don't have enough sulfur. Yeah, now building the graveyard is not all that interesting. So I just need to wait until I have enough sulfur. It would be nice to know if there's a sulfur mine anywhere, but I don't think I have view mines. No, just view resources, which might indicate something, but it also might not. Wait, why did not stop? That was weird. Okay, you get to take all of these. Wow, -3 morale. But now it's just -1. Right, so what to attack next? Walls of War Trolls. No, I don't think I want to do that just yet. I do want to get that eventually, but not yet. I do want to get the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, though. And a horde of centaurs will give me some skeletons. Still no sulfur. Month of the Raven. What? Someone has stolen gold and resource from the palace treasury. You suspect your enemies, but you can't know for certain. Rude. Also, in fheroes2, you can have debt. So, not only did they steal resources, they also put me in debt for them. -600 gold. Yeah. So now I need 20 sulfur in order to get anything. Just great. Alright. Well, I can get a vampire. And probably a skeleton or two. Two. Skeletons are actually pretty expensive and pretty good. Not really. They just all want to join Sandro the Necromancer. Oh yeah, that's another thing that can happen. Through a clearing, you observe an ancient artifact. Unfortunately, it's guarded by a nearby green dragon. Do you want to fight the green dragon for the artifact? Might as well. Just one green dragon. I really should put my... my liches somewhere else. Okay, so what will happen? 101. So I need 2 attacks in order to bring one down. Haste won't help for my skeletons. However, they will help the centaurs. Yeah, so let's do that. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. I should have put my vampires... Oh wait, there's no place to put my vampires. Yeah, now I cannot shoot with my liches, because if I do that, my vampires will die. And also the dragon will die, which means that the game, well, the battle will be over and my vampire lords will stay dead. So, that was a very bad move. Oh well. That was much better. It's similar to the Here's My Magic 3 version. They look a bit more royal because they're standing up. Alright. Yeah, and also, practicing the dark arts of necromancy, you're able to raise 0 of the enemy's dead to return under your service as skeletons. Victorious, you take your prize, the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Increase your luck in combat. Good. Okay, where else do I want to go? Lots of Earth Elementals. Still don't want to fight them just yet. And I have enough Mercury for now. The Ankh could be interesting. I don't really know what it does. I do want to get this mercenary camp. Okay, well, let's go explore a bit to the south then. Ooh, basic archery. I'm not too sure if I want that, because, as I mentioned, the only troops that this makes sense for are the liches, and they only get to fire once. But it is useful for castle sieges for the most part, because enemies will be close to one another, and your troops will not be there. So yeah, I'll take that for now. I won't give archery to anyone else from the secondary heroes, but for the primary one it does make sense. Okay, take this, and I'll take that. Well, my secondary hero is actually pretty powerful now. Horde of skeletons. Could he take care of a horde of skeletons? I think he could. So let's do that. You take care of the horde of goblins. Or not. Maybe I should just have Sandro attack everyone and then have everything join me. I'm not sure if skeletons can join you. Well, let's see. Doesn't look like it. Or we just got unlucky. Yeah, I keep forgetting to rearrange things. They move 4, so you can move here. Why, thank you for arranging in a pattern where my Lich can very easily take everyone down. Lost 4, gained 8. Net positive. Lots of Grand Elves. That can be a bit of a problem. I'd rather attack lots of zombies. More crystal. Can I do anything with that? Not right now. Really need that sulfur. And there is sulfur here. Also, graveyards, I think, have ghosts. but I'm not entirely certain. Might just have undead. See another chest. Hmm. I'm not too sure how moderation works in Twitch, but whatever. Okay, so what was it? Oh, right, I can build a shrine now. Certainly. More pikemen. Hmm. And lots of zombies. Oh, what's that? Yes, the interface is evil. It depends on whether you play on one of the evil sides or the good sides. The evil sides are necromancers, barbarians for some reason, and warlocks. And the good sides are the remaining. Yes, please, line up like that. No, now that's too bad. 6-3, yeah. Nice, lucky. In fheroes2 they use the fallback luck effect. In the original game, luck is like a rainbow going from the side to the unit. Oh, advanced estates. And I do need that sulfur. So what is this? Spade of Necromancy. Sounds awesome. Let's go get that. Actually, first get this. Right, I still need a lot of sulfur. I could only repay half of my sulfur debt. Okay, so I do need to take out those Grand Elves in order to get to the mercenary camp. Oh, so close. But yes, I want that. So Rangers are upgraded archers and pretty much the same as marksmen in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Okay. Haste is probably most useful in this case. Nice. Oh yes, please shoot at my vampire lords. That will certainly do a whole lot. Yes, clearly it did a whole lot. Nice. Curse. Double curse. Aha, advanced necromancy. Very nice. Especially since a dirty shovel has been thrust into a dirt mound nearby. Upon investigation, you discover it to be the enchanted shovel of the gravediggers, long thought lost by mortals. The state of necromancy gives you increased necromancy skill. Huh. Interesting, I wonder how that works. Increased necromancy skill. Maybe plus 10%? But okay. Right, I still need to repay my sulfur debt. Well, that's certainly something I really want. And there's a trading post. Okay, can I get to this from the other side? That would be useful. Oh, and a gem mine. I think I could use that. Yeah, I only have crystal income, not gems. Oh yes, Week of the Skeleton. Please do. Oh, hello there. West Fork. This is... a warlock town, I think. And no, it does not look like these meet up. So I have to go all the way around. Or fight the pikeman. I guess I could fight the pikeman. I do have a lot of gold, so maybe I should go back at some point. And get some more vampires. No, that's not really good. Yeah, just skip. Yeah, that's terrible. Welp. Yeah, the gargoyles are pretty good at what they're doing. Well, let's use this opportunity of teleportation to get more vampires. And liches. And skeletons. Okay. I can trade already. Nice. Now I have 27 vampires. Already almost an unstoppable army. Four. Okay. Oh yes, please line up. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Double cursed. Sentient skeletons. Cool. Right, so these grand elves need to go. And I might as well. Oh! Actually, I totally didn't see this tree city. This is a dwelling of sprites. And another thing in fheroes is that creatures in dwellings actually keep accumulating, which is quite useful at times. But for now I don't really want that. Right, so let's get more liches. And some more skeletons. Oh, nice. Oh yes, please do that. Definitely do that. Let's use haste. Nope. No casualties. Ooh, basic logistics. I'll take it. And sulfur. Very good. Now I can take over this town, finally. Oh, also this. I don't think anything will help me, really. So let's just move away. And let's have our vampires feast upon a lot of centaurs. Okay. That was an interesting decision by our gargoyles here. Another interesting decision by the griffins. 15 skeletons lost. 66 skeletons gained. Definitely a net positive. Alright, and I lost all my mummies. Ooh, we get to have some gargoyles, griffins, even some spells, huh? And yes, for the castle I need lots of wooden ore as well as lots of gold, but it pays off in the long run because I get a lot more money out of that. My allies are really not doing much. Like, really not doing much. Well... yeah, I want him to rest. This is another thing that upgrades aren't steel. First circle shrine. Yeah, let's explore a bit in this direction. Uh-huh. And it'll gives you luck, I think. And here's something that gives you defense. Well, allied games do work when the allies don't start in a very silly position. Hopefully one of my enemies started off in a similar really bad position. Oh, this ruins. Let's go in them. And actually I probably can find a shortcut by going here. Indeed. Ah, Hill Fort. Another thing that gives you free upgrades, unlike in later games. And I have 5,000, so castle. I think my music tracks are actually incorrectly aligned. That's another problem with fheroes2, in that if you want to play the correct tracks, you have to align them yourself, and it's kind of weird with how that works. But anyway, we go the squirrel. So the ruins. Aside from sounding really strange, they are actually dwellings. But there are Medusa dwellings, and Medusas are actually neutrals. Oh. Really? I have to have an empty slot? Wait. Go to the side. Okay, well, yeah. That makes sense. So I'll just get some Medusas for my other hero. Okay, orcs, ogres, and dwarves gets upgraded here. That's a bit strange, but okay. Basically all those slow things. Yes. Okay, Throng Pack Horde. Yeah, might as well take over this too. Oh, you could have aligned a bit better. No shooting. Lost 14, gained 20. Okay, what can I build here? Obviously nothing that requires sulfur, but this is good enough. Oh, I didn't build the statue, right, that's the first thing you're supposed to be building. Also, peasants, necromancer's specialty. Yeah, I'll just have my vampires eat everyone. $115 skeletons. Yes, in Heroes of Might and Magic 4 there was a resurrection skill that would give you a part of the troops that you lost in the battle back. Necromancy Expert, that's even better. Resurrect. Right, now I need more gold. In this game there's actually a resurrect spell, And actually there are two resurrect spells. There is one called Resurrect and the other one called True Resurrect. And basically the regular one is rather enemy dead. It creates some of the troops that you lost, but they don't stick around after battle. Okay, let's take some of those. 39, wow. Oh wait, I don't want to take those because I lose money if I do. And I would like to have this lighthouse, but it's somewhere. Horde of Dwarves, that's not too bad actually. But I do want to also check out what's on that side, to make sure there are no enemies there. But first, dwarves. No, I should have split my skeletons. This is a shooting range. So now we have a swarm of skeletons already. Oh, look, a throng of halflings. Halflings. I have a magic arrow. I also have shield. Might as well use haste. I should have used it a bit later, actually. No, that's fine. Nine skeletons lost, 50 skeletons gained. This is great. This is why I like playing as a necromancer. And I got the gambler's lucky coin. +1 luck. Well, might as well take the Ankh now. Yeah. Yes. Perfect alignment. Which one should I shoot? Let's do it like that. Unfortunately, I can't stand by right now. Lost 18, gained 38. What's worth that finding? Yes, 30% from Expert Necromancy plus Spade of Necromancy plus Necromancy Amplifier, so probably 50%. And now I can build this. And perhaps something else. I can upgrade the maze. Alright, the statue. Must build that. Right, so now you can go look at what's over there. Might as well visit that as well. Maybe he'll learn the logistics skill. No, this is the correct music. Okay, 1 second. And back. Hilltop, interesting name. So, orcs. Orcs are actually pretty tough. They have 15 hit points, lots of defense when they're upgraded. They do go last. Oh yes, please shoot the vampires. Lost 12 skeletons, gained 43 skeletons. Soon enough I'll have a legion of skeletons. Huh, interesting. Doubles effectiveness of resurrect and animate. Alright. Well, what do I want to do next with my primary hero? Basic navigation for my secondary hero is actually pretty good. I'll take that. What's my kingdom overview? I need Mercury. I do have a lot of Mercury actually, but still I need more. Statue. Can I build... Yes, I can build a shipyard, and in fact it's already built. Okay, so I guess that was a specialty thing here. Right, well, that means I want to go and explore a bit around here first, to make sure I'm not missing something. Otherwise, I definitely want to take these boots. And I think I can deal with lots of war trolls at this point in time. Also stop by my town. And I do want to buy a well. Right, I already bought something here. Ah, another magic garden. Would be useful. Oh, Everhot lava rock. And lots of ogre lords. Ogres are pretty tough, but they're super slow. Kind of like ogres in later games, so not much changed. Everything requires thatched hut, which makes peasants, but it's not really good, of course, because peasants, they're useless. Dungeon is very nice. 500 per day, extra gold. Three sulfur, how much do I need for the next Mage's Guild? 4. Perfect. Disrupting Ray, Steel Skin, and Summon Boat. Okay. Not all that good, but still okay. I don't think I have anything else to buy anywhere, really. Yeah, nothing too important, so let's just put all our money into buying more vampires. Also buying more skeletons. Well, 6 more skeletons. Alchemist Tower? What's that? It's probably something from the expansion as well. Oh, an oracle. Oh well, let's see. I have the most castles. Everyone else still has one. I have a lower number of heroes than everyone else. The gold, yeah, of course I don't have much gold, because I just bought everything. That's weird, because I found... Oh, it's probably because it's counting allied obelisks. So we've all found the same amount of obelisks. And I win at army strength, as well as income. Nice. And halfling hole, you can get halflings here. Can I actually build something? Alright, tavern and marketplace. Don't really need that. Well, okay. Here we have war trolls. I need... well... Yeah, it doesn't matter really. Disruption ray. I'll just use haste. Well, not yet. Nice. And now I can use haste. And no losses. 16 skeletons. Basic luck or advanced archery? I already have lots of luck, so archery. Oh, another green dragon guarding the artifact. But this time, it's super easy. Okay. So what else do I want to do here? It would be nice to get a mercury mine. So I might as well. Lots of earth elementals. Also, horde of centaurs. Delicious centaurs. I don't think I need haste in this case. Oops. $458. Not bad at all. Oh, right. Halflings join you for free. 108 halflings. Hear a voice from high above the tower. Go away, I can help you. Help with what? Not too sure how that works. Right. Yeah, I should upgrade the maze. Yes, Crocodile Alligator. And here's Mud Magic 4. You raise vampires if you are of the Grandmaster level in Necromancy. Okay, I need really just gold. So let's just continue building up this. 1,000, 1,000. And more archers. Oh, now it's a horde of earth elementals. Well, still, I'm pretty sure I can take them. With my swarm of skeletons. Okay, I need to buy rogues. Don't want that then. Horde of boars. Lots of nomads. So I want to deal with these guys too. Let's first upgrade our mausoleum. Power Lichess, yes. No, might as well start building turrets. Blacksmith. So what do I need for dragons? Sulfur, of course. Also ore. Interesting. There are no extra ore mines. Well, alrighty then. Is there something with wood I could build? Probably. I do need a tavern, yeah, for the armory. And then I can build a moat or a waterfall. Yeah, let's build a waterfall. That is a lot of earth elementals. But they are slow. So let's do target practice, as usual. Might as well use Disrupting Ray. Or rather I'd use Bloodlust. Oh yes. Disrupting Ray. Very interesting effect. Okay, now I have to be a bit careful. I have steel skin. One, two, three. I think I'm better off just skipping for now. Because of that. $12.32. And yep, I still get skeletons even out of elementals. Okay, so what can I find in here? Oh. Ice Cloak. I might as well take it. And a Demon Cave. Demon Caves in this game are actually much better than in the first one. Yes, please do that. $55 skeletons. Well, I'm not fighting any castles so far, so let's just take estates. Right, I need more ore. So let's just build a moat. Yes, okay, I can build a Thieves Guild as well, but I don't think anything really needs it, so... I do want a marketplace, though. Now the trades should be okay. 1 to 7, still not all that good. Yeah. Half damage from cold spells. Not that many cold spells around, really. You find a powerful and grotesque demon in the cave. Today it rasps, you will fight and surely die. But I will give you a choice of deaths. You may fight me, or you may fight my servants. Do you prefer to fight my servants? Yes. Because his servants, for some reason, are just a bunch of earth elementals, and we can really easily deal with them. Right. This might indicate something. Another town. Oh yes, it's another necropolis. Yep, moved. I probably should get some of these creatures here, so I could start doing something with my secondary hero as well. But do I have enough money for that? Yeah, 7 to 5, so that's much better. Yeah, I guess I should. Minotaur Kings. Griffins. And some gargoyles. My necromancy will always give me skeletons, but probably okay anyway. Throng of archers. Horde of battle dwarves. That sounds like something more reasonable. Still not overly reasonable, mind you. Maybe there are easier targets somewhere. I don't think so, really. So let's try this and see if I need to retreat again or not. Okay, so I want a defensive position. Dwarves are resistant to magic, so let's not cast magic on them. Should have used Bloodlust. Oh, I can use it now. Nice. Seven, 3, 7, 19 versus 4. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Oh, basic scouting. Please do. And another magic garden. Interesting, they have a captain already. Might as well go for defensive position. But okay. Looks like they disagree. Oh, nice. Okay, good thing they did not curse my vampires.